Oh, you already turned it on? Oh, okay.
All right, let's get this thing started. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to Whatever Open Mic. Give yourself a round of applause. My name's Anthony Julian. I'm going to be hosting the music section of this. How are you guys feeling?
Good.
All right. Couple things before we get started. Can someone tell me where the exits are? Anyone?
Over there.
That one and there. That goes out to the alley, so don't go out there unless you absolutely need to. There, regular exits. Do that as much as you want.
All right.
Does anyone here know when the bar closes?
Tomorrow.
The last person.
I wish, am I right? No, the bar closes at 9:30, so if you want drinks, make sure to get them then, okay? And we're going to buy a lot of drinks, right, to keep this place up? Keep it going. Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. All right, so we have a lot of musicians today, so we're going to try to keep this tight. I'm going to say 7 minutes per person, so 2 regular songs or 3 super short songs. I'll light you at 6. That means slow it down, get ready to get off. If I light you again at 7, that means get out right away. If you have any flash drives or anything with your music on, make sure to get to 10 in the back. That's all I got. Any questions?
No, it got fun.
What? Get started? Okay. Alright, this song... The song's called Watch Out. They know it's overwhelming. They want control. They want your desperation. They want your soul. Watch out, that's where they want you. Beat down so you can't relate. Watch out, that's where they want you. So don't cooperate. Take back your inspiration, who you are inside. Fight back for a better future. Fight for your lives. Watch out, that's where they want you. Beat down so you can't relate. Watch out, that's where they want you. So don't cooperate. Watch out, that's where they want you. Beat down so you can't relate. Watch out, that's where they want you. So don't cooperate. Watch your back. I'll do one more and then we'll get this party started. I'm in a hardcore band called This American Knife, and so for that band I tried to write like mostly political stuff, but sometimes you just gotta write a song about how you hate some dude. So this song's called Cowardly. Your garbage rotting by the door. I don't think we need your stench no more. So sick of your sad boy shtick. Break free like your last girlfriend. Look at you, you're someone to ignore. How did you get so cowardly? You made a lot of enemies. How did you get so cowardly? But got a lot of enemies. Chismosa, gossip running loose. But you can't cover up the truth. Obsessed with facing hills. This bosh might leave you killed. Mayday, there's nothing left to lose. Oh, how did you get so cowardly? You made a lot of enemies. all going for Sig Acosta. Oh, yes. Yes, right here. This. All right, one more time. Give it up for Sig Acosta.
This guy is super warm. You need to cool down. He's too angry. Let's do some love here, you know. It's like, hey Jude. Oh, by the way, how many minutes I have?
7.
7? The song is 10 minutes with all the la la. So, right. We start with the 3 la la. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let it into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey dude. Hey dude. Don't be afraid. You were made to go now and get her. The minute you let it into your skin, then you begin to make it better. Anytime you feel the pain, hey you refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulder. Well, you know that he's a fool who plays it cool by making his wealth a little colder. La 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 la. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let it into your heart, and you can start to make it That was nice. So, I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, and in days I was born, there was a guy called Alfred D. Herder. He was a producer, and he started putting Spanish words to most of the common songs of the 60s, you know, rock and stuff like that. So I was just telling him that there's a lot of songs you can do with a pattern called like Blue Moon. Blue Moon. Mujer, si puedes tú con Dios hablar, pregúntale si yo alguna vez te he dejado de adorar. And there we go, like. Perro que ladra no muerde, perro que ladra ladra no muerde, perro que ladra no muerde. And then like vámonos dos al anochecer, aunque ella no podía ver. Yo manejaba y más de 100, prendí las luces para leer, prendí un letrero de desviación, el cual pasamos sin precaución. Muy tarde fue y al enfrenar el carro volcó y hacia el fondo fue a dar. What else can we come up with? Way to yeah, okay. Vete con ella, vida, ves que tú la quieres, aunque no me lo digas, a ella no la olvidas. Vete con ella, vida, y que seas felices. Vete con ella, mi amor. That was a lady, a girl singing Go With Her. But it's going to the chapel in English. I had absolutely no idea it had anything to do with leaving me and going with her. That's the whole thing in Spanish. And in English it's about, the opposite. They're getting married and we're gonna, so it's like completely, I don't know, it couldn't come up with the right translation for it. She just came up with a new lyric. That's all he could do. What else? How much time I have?
We got about a minute and a half.
Okay. What can we do in a minute and a half?
Good job, thank you.
Gracias.
Say none.
No, gracias yourself.
Yeah, gracias yourself. Keep it going. Keep it going. He promised you 7 minutes of St. Jude. He basically gave it to you. All right, you guys ready for your next musician?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give it up for Nate Bush. Oh, that's me.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna grab this chair right here. I got it. I think I should. I got it. It's just the perfect height for me to play.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna plug in or anything. I'm working on a couple of songs all month just for this. Let's see if I can do it. This first one is from my favorite Disney movie. Oh shit. Everyone knows Juanita. Everyone knows her name. Everyone knows Juanita, and everyone knows my shame. Everyone knows Juanita. Her eyes are two different colors. Her teeth stick out, her chin goes in, and her knockers they drag on the floor. No children. Everyone knows Juanita. Everyone knows her name. Everyone knows Juanita. Now everyone knows my shame. Her hair is like a bridle. She stands in a bow-legged stance. And if I weren't so ugly, she'd possibly give me a chance. Everyone knows Juanita. Everyone knows her name. Everyone knows Juanita. Now you all know my shame. No kids here, so it's usually Knuckles. Okay, this next one, I hope I can do this one. This one's all about timing and preciseness. And you told a great story last week about Prince, and that shook me to my core. So, here we go. Here's my version, best I could do it. Okay, now my last one. I've been throwing around this original riff, and I threw some words to it. And if I'm mumbling it, I'm a Bob Dylan fan, so I'm allowed to do that. The game. Finish the game. And then kick me off whenever you want. How much time do I got left?
Minute 10.
Minute 10?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I got.
Give it up for Nate, everybody. Next coming up to the stage, we've got Michael Moore. Is Michael Moore here?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, heck yeah. Give it up for Michael Moore, everybody. One more time, Michael Moore.
My artist name is G.F. Manny, but I guess we can go with Michael Moore too. That'll work.
And that's my brother. Sorry, I'm his sister.
Yeah, so these songs I got right here is speaking of a testimony that I've been through. So, you know, we rise above the circumstances. You know what I mean? To make a difference out here. That's the whole point of it, right?
Okay.
All right, well, yeah, let's get it. I said Christ saved my life, got me. Look. I said Christ saved my life, got me. Yeah. Hey, look. Used to rep the East, let it go, now I'm claiming C. H-R-I-S-T, cause he live in me, enemy in me. Every day I'm defeating him. Heaven be my home and obedience, gotta keep the lease. Paying on my dues right now, I'm still here. But due to the begotten, after this we still live. Glorify the Lord in the works that I'm gonna commit. It's true business, I ain't tripping off no money on my wrist. This heat a cold weapon was chasing the wrong things. Now that's back in the days, I died to my old ways. We in the golden age, round 2, we coming again. Get ready on the way, no delays, underlay. Never switching lanes, move the same on the way. Look, God got the plan on maneuvering on the plate. Pushing through the enemy territory ablaze. The word composition is hitting at any range. God moves enemies so ahead of the enemy. Gotta keep them behind me to intervene on the daily schemes. Top 3, I am rocking till I'm not seen. Established on the foundation you can't reach. The clock move, we never put in no sick leave. AOC, different breed, we the outreach. Give you all praise on my knees, let you take lead. We gon' do the march like Jericho till the walls leave. Christ in my life got me praying for my enemies. Baptized by the Holy Spirit in the major leagues. Got me cloud stepping with Elohim. Lord be the truth in the way we gon' follow me. Set apart at the party from what was killing me. Consuming flames set its course past the 30 degrees. Steps sorted by force, I declare and creep. We taking everything from the enemy. I am the temple, Holy Spirit be the resident. My Father got me here, so why do I need evidence? Stay loaded with the Holy Spirit, I never miss. Proverbs 3:26, keep confident. Was stuck in the belly of the beast and came out of it. Satan had you doubting everything you surrounded with. Sitting at the table, you gon' see the foes in the midst. Shadow of the Almighty God, who they dealing with. Newborn member, I was eating up the entrees. Now I'm going full course on them like it's champagne. World say you woke or locked up in a mind state. Giving God the glory, he stripped me up on my foul ways. Jezebel painting up a facade like she down to pray. Really want control on your purpose to devastate. Penetrate your thoughts with false energies and lead away. Stay step into the true call, bro, you highly fade. Hey, bro, yeah, you highly fade. Hey, 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 yo. Yeah, that's called enemy. It's two enemies, it's us and Satan. We gotta defeat them two every day. The next one is called Hurricane. This one right here is, no matter what the circumstances is, you gotta keep that peace that's in here. No matter where you at. So you already know. Yeah. The hardest fight I ever won was the one I had to lose. Hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. He deemed me worthy, though I ain't worthy. Preserve my soul. On the heaven, on the earth, I'm working. It's full time and no time, gotta move for purpose. The words engraved to the heart mode and scratching the surface. Renew his mercies every day, I earn it. I took a leap to make the play, call it holy conversion. We thirst for righteousness regardless when the devil lurking. Been left to show us to the real, but he gon' close the curtains. We gon' set the captives free, brother Joe and me. Divine intervention, it come for free to seek the recipe. He make them tremble from his name, I live it as I speak. Do a couple pieces with the sword, so watch some demons flee. In the name of Jesus, reasons I submit to Elohim. For pledge, I'm in it now, I see why they all envy me. Still show that love that's from above through the catastrophes. It's a command that's on demand, I gotta plant the seeds, yeah. Cut with truth, ain't tripping off no problem, but that's probably you. Ain't scoring through chaos, hit her with that alley-oop. Rebuke, refine me through the season, what I gotta do, remain in the center of the hurricane. Ain't cut with truth, ain't tripping off no problem, but that's probably you. Ain't scoring through chaos, hit her with that alley-oop. Rebuke, refine me through the season, what I gotta do, remain in the center of the hurricane. Stretch and play, ain't no audibles, said a demon and adios, sin coming Geronimo, talking, moving while on the scope. Holy Spirit, decode the translation. A new creature as I come up out that transformation. Always in circumstances, no situations. All the pain and baby, don't react to your commentary. True words and testimony. If not, then you test a phony. Expose your fake components. It's only one opponent. Set me apart, so I depart from it. I came from something the past, show that I raised above it. Strategy cunning, he hating that I still overcome it. I see a poet possessive, more than a season moment. Believe that he coming. If not, then you won't see it coming. Leading to something for everybody that reaper coming. Through repercussions, we understanding the path among us. Lord, let me clutch you through tribulations. It's the incoming. Ain't tripping on no problem, but that's probably you. Ain't scoring through chaos, hit her with that alley-oop. Rebuke, refine me through the season, what I gotta do. Remain in the center of the hurricane. I ain't cut with truth. Ain't tripping on no problem, but that's probably you. Ain't scoring through chaos, hit her with that alley-oop. Rebuke, refine me through the season, what I gotta do. Remain in the center of the hurricane. I ain't cut with truth. Ain't tripping off no problem, but that's probably you. Ain't scoring through chaos, hit her with that alley-oop. Rebuke, refine me through the season, what I gotta do. Remain in the center of the hurricane. Okay, I cut with truth. Ain't tripping off no problem, but that's probably you. Ain't scoring through chaos, hit her with that alley-oop. Rebuke, refine me through the season, what I gotta do. Remain in the center of the hurricane. Hurricane. Thank you everybody for listening. I look forward to listening to everybody else's pieces. Let's get it, let's get it.
GF Main 33. Keep it going. That was a good job. Alright. Are you guys ready for your next one though? Are you guys ready for the next one though? Let's keep that energy up. Give it up for Colt Edwards. Keep it going for Colt Edwards!
There, then microphones are there. Need anything?
Just extend this thing, pause it.
Extend? This one right here. Alright.
Yeah!
My name's Colt. I'm from Hanford. I'm gonna play a little cover song tonight by the Velvet Underground. I'm gonna just do one and done, keep it short and sweet. The song's called Sunday Morning.
Yeah. I got you.
I usually play with a band, so tonight I'm just kind of going for it, so see how it goes. Thank you. Yep. Sunday morning brings the dawning. It's just a restless feeling by my side. Early dawning, Sunday morning. It's just a wasted year, so close behind. Watch out, the world's behind you. There's always someone around you who will call. It's nothing at all. Sunday morning, and I'm falling. I've got a feeling I don't wanna know. Early dawning, Sunday morning. It's all the streets you've crossed not so long ago. Look out, the world's behind you. There's always someone around you who will call. It's nothing at all. Look out, the world's behind you. There's always someone behind you who will call. It's nothing at all. Sunday morning, Sunday morning, Sunday morning, Sunday morning.
Yeah, give it up for Cole. I'm not gonna lie, when he said that he was gonna do a cover of a Velvet Underground song, I thought he was gonna do Heroin. I was like, bro, that's like 7 minutes, 15 seconds.
Be a little heavy.
Let's see. You guys ready for your next act? Yeah. Excuse me, are y'all ready for your next act? Give it up for Lenny McBride.
I've been singing karaoke the last couple of nights, so my voice is low. It's not top. I sing over at a wrecking bar on Wednesdays and Plan B on Thursdays. This is just a cappella, no music. I'm not reading anything. It's just so I hope I can. Hope it'll sound good. It sounds good at home and in the car. Okay. Well, I hope y'all know this song. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody, and this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now it is done. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Sat on the roof and kicked off the moss. A few of the verses, well, got me quite cross. Well, the sun's been quite kind as I wrote this song. It's for people like you that I keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting these things I do. Seems I've forgotten they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean is you got the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody, and this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now it is done. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world.
Yeah!
Thank you, everybody.
Keep it going, everybody. Keep it going. Keep it going for Lanny. And I think we have our last musician of the night. So, are you guys ready for him? Yeah. Give it up for Zero Art.
Sorry, it's going to take just a second here, but while you're waiting, if you'd like to see this painting that I made, I'm an artist, full-time artist here from Hanford, and it's under Zero Art. So, and on socials, Zero Art, Z-R-O Art. All right, quick little shameless plug. Again, I am an artist under Zero Art, Z-R-O Art, but I also have a new show on YouTube. It's called The Sorrows of Painting with Goth Ross. So you'll see it's a gothic take on Bob Ross painting, and it's a parody, but it's educational. So I legit show people how to, you know, paint step by step in a gothic way, I guess. So, like, real quick, I'll just show you a couple of little things. This is one of the first. This is the first Goth Ross painting. The first skull. You'll see the skull painting here. That's behind me. That's the original behind me. But yeah, if you'd like to learn how to paint these and get a giggle out of it, check out Zero Art, the YouTube channel.
All right, cool.
And that one is available behind me if anyone's interested. And I have prints available too for only $10. All right, this is an original song. Oh, by the way, I have a 8-song demo too. It's just like a little CDR with 8 songs burnt on it. They're all original songs that I recorded at home. And if you're interested, if you'd like to support, they're only $5 each, and proceeds go to the theater here. So, so yeah. So, meaning that if you buy one, I'll take that $5 and go and buy a drink. So. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. All right, this song is called One to Another. Yeah. I don't know if I can get turned up just a little bit more. Yeah. Sorry. I just gotta remember how to play it real quick. All right, here we go.
Seems like simple math. Involving all the fresh and facts that lead about. Dissolving to a mass that flows a chosen path. Revolving through broken doors that call upon the realm. It's figured out and singled out and made to seem so clear. It's figured out and singled out and made to seem so clear. From one thing to another, it's figured out and singled out and made to seem so clear. It's figured out and singled out and made to seem so clear. From one thing to another, it's figured out and singled out and made to seem so clear. It's figured out and singled out and made to seem so clear. From one thing to another.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, give it up for Zero. That's it for music. Did y'all have fun? Listen, there's way more fun coming up. Next, we've got poetry. You guys ready for some poetry?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get that started in about 10-15 minutes. In the meantime, feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack, come back, use the bathroom, come back, and have some fun. Thank you so much.
Dance.
All right. If you are not in the theater, make your way back to the theater because we have a very special treat for you right now. Never before seen in the Lil Brick Theater. We got some whatever gonna happen on this stage, and that whatever is some dancing. Courtesy of Tyson, Johnny, Toonami. Welcome to the stage, everybody.
What's good? My name is Tyson, aka Johnny Toonami. That's my dance name. Yeah, I'm gonna do some dancing for you guys. It's been a long time. I hope I won't bore you to death. But anyway, just background from Humboldt, California. Both parents in the Navy. You know the deal. We lived in Lemoore back in the day, and it's where actually I started dancing at the school on base. So, you know, I've been dancing ever since. I mean, really, my mom taught me how to dance, you know what I'm saying, doing the, you know, right here. So that's what it is, and yeah. And you can hit it.
You could dance the dancing? American dancing. Disco. Oh yeah, dancing, man, I'm good. Why? I'd like to see you dance. Observe your balance. Really? Well, whatever happens, happens. Somebody help!
goodness. I left my notes. One moment. All right, hello. How's everybody hanging in there? Enjoying the show so far? Incredible. Well, my name is Amanda Stone. I am an artist, a writer, a mom, and the coordinator for this crazy Kings County Arts Council. We're trying to get off the ground here. There's folks in the audience. Raise your hand if you are actively involved in the Arts Council's development. Rose back there, Larry. Okay, everyone is invited to be a part of bringing more arts to Kings County. The Hanford Multicultural Theater Company is a huge part of that. And Sylvia, what she's doing here, I think is just proving there's a need for it, there's a desire for it, so let's keep it going. We're going to shift into our poetry and storytelling portion of the evening. I'm filling in for my lovely partner, Megan M., who couldn't be here tonight, out DJing the world away. I'm going to kick it off, kind of sacrifice myself to the mic here, with a poem of mine that I have read in this theater before, but a lot of you probably haven't heard it, and I think that it's poignant given this community gathering. I don't think you realize the magic of this moment, the miracle of this gathering. The hallowed ground contained between these brick walls, made sacred by your presence and your presence and your presence. Your devotion to a whisper in the heart, in the soul, a truth that we are meant to be together, huddled, hearts alight around a fire, burning in the darkest night. These modern days, so cold and dim, the path ahead for us weaves through a forest full of dangers unseen, but we surround ourselves with these flames of love, of community, of belonging, fueled with words and music and dance, tears and laughter, hugs and handshakes. And we find ourselves unshaken, unbroken, undeterred from our values of seeing the value in each other. Bravely we travel through this forest infested with monsters who bear crowns built with the bones of our brothers they've sent off to war, monsters who lay claim to land they've stolen from our grandmothers, monsters who craft clever prisons for our children's consciousness. But worry not, for they are blind and they do not see us here. Our eyes illuminated by these flames, our frozen hands thawing, our broken hearts mending, our smiles reforming as we grin, teeth gnashing, prepared to fight, to defend, to honor this sanctuary that we have created, this miracle of humans humbly gathered, this hallowed ground made sacred by the radical act of love that is our determination and devotion to a single collective truth, that we are meant to be together here. Thank you. All right, first in line on the mic. Welcome back to the stage with some poetry, Lanny McBride. Give it up for Lanny. Take it away.
I'm trying something new.
Yes.
I'm trying something. I think it's new blood. joins this earth and quickly is subdued. Through constant pain and disgrace, the young boy learns their rules. With time, the child draws in. With time, the child draws in this whipping boy done wrong, deprived of all his thoughts. The young man struggles on and on, is known. Who vowed to the zone that never from this day his will he'll take away. What I've felt, what I've known, never shine through in what I've shown. Never be, never see, won't see what might have been. What I've felt, what I've known, never shine through in what I've shown. Never see, never may, so I dub the unforgiven. Whoa. They dedicate their lives to running all of his. He tries to please them all, this bitter man he is. Throughout his life, the same. He's battled constantly. This fight he cannot win. The tired man, you see, no longer cares. The old man then prepares to die regretfully. That old man hears me. What I've felt, what I've known, never shine through in what I've shown. Never be, never see, won't see what might have been. What I've felt, what I've known, never shine through in what I've shown. Never be, never may, so I dubbed the unforgiven. Whoa. You labeled me, I'll label you, so I dubbed the unforgiven.
Give it up for Lanny. Beautiful sharing. It takes a lot of bravery to get up on this stage. And up next we have a frequent flyer with us, Lupe Banales. Come to the stage, please, and share some poetry with us.
Thank you. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, I wrote this one in 1996. It's kind of old, but I'm older. It's called A Standing Ovation Given for Free. I felt a resistance. It was hard to accept. It could have been fake, except they were told to stand and clap and cheer. The sounds were so real, the gestures sincere. I fought to accept the attention given for free, a standing ovation for me. Skepticism swelled up in my eyes. Common strangers became a family, I realized. And tears came from a place called not good enough, to slide down a face whose life had been tough. A strange family accepted me for me, a standing ovation given for free. Next one is kind of like just for fun. It's just for fun. It's just for fun. It's just for fun. It's called The Light, the Whistle, the Hook, and the Gong. The light, the whistle, the hook, and the gong. An easy solution when words are too long. The light, the whistle, the hook, and the gong. A painless fix that can't go wrong. The light, the whistle, the hook, and the gong. One for each enduring song. The light will shine when time is done. Then a whistle blows to end the fun. Then the hook exits stage right, ends the rhythm when there's no end in sight. Again the hook exits stage left, then bang the gong to stop time theft. The light, the whistle, the hook and the gong. On stage, off stage, move right along. Thank you.
Thank you, Lupe. Everybody give it up for these poets coming up to this stage. Next up, a man of many talents. We have Dax the Bum. Come on up and share some poetry with us, Dax. Give it up for Dax.
As my form of intro, yeah, I am Dax the Bum. I'm a bum. But that's because my entire life, everything about me is a protest against this evil economy, right? Yeah, no, I won't contribute to it. I don't work, I don't pay taxes. Fuck that shit, right? Yeah. I don't buy or sell anything. If I need something, I steal it from Walmart or Home Depot. All right? Holy shit, this shit didn't work in the comedy show, but it's working now. I'm going to keep doing it. Yeah, no, as a matter of fact, not only do I not contribute, I actually drag it down. I'm really protesting. I'm pulling it down. I got EBT. I applied for Section 8, General Relief. Oh yeah, Medicare, Medi-Cal. I get like a new Obama phone every 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm just everything I can. I'm just gonna pull it down. As a matter of fact, I actually spend most of my time like growing a garden and like getting other food, you know, that other people would have paid for, but I'm just getting it for free. So again, nothing for the economy, nothing, right? And I put it together and I find other people that protest the exact same way I do, and I just give it away to them because I got to keep them going. Keep going, guys, more EBT, but here, take this. You got to flip the EBT. Okay. So yeah, and again, I don't do it because I'm a good person. I am not a good person. I do it all to just give a big middle finger to those fucking baby raping billionaire motherfuckers. Fuck them. And now some poetry. This one's called Gratitude. Okay, here we go. I actually got to do it now. When I think of all the humans on this wonderful planet, whose greatest fear is other humans, what a sad state of affairs we find ourselves in. Perhaps we do not deserve this gift. But then again, what gift, by its very nature, is deserved? Gratitude. Sorry. One more. I like to keep them short. One more. We call it Forgive Me. I wrote this 15 minutes ago. When I was dropped into the smoking palace of dreams, I became aware of the wants and desires of others. I soon found that nightmares are dreams too. So as I reach out into this ever-growing, ever-changing darkness, I feel warmth. Not the warmth of love and joy, but that from the fires of hate and despair. I can't understand why a man would hate another man for the banner he flies, or who he chooses to love, or even the color of his skin. But what do I know? I'm just a voice of reason in a world gone mad, whispering in a closet.
Wow, thanks. Give it up for Dax again. These poets are going in deep tonight. And last but not least, we want to welcome to the stage a late sign up, so maybe this is a little bit of improv going on here, but we are happy to have them. Come on up, Tyler, to the stage. Give it up for Tyler.
Thank you very much.
Share a little something with you guys. I write quite a bit, write frequently, been doing it for like 20 plus years. And yeah, a lot of my stuff doesn't have a name, but I'm just gonna get into it. Rowing my boat down the stream. Life is but a scheme. I awaken to the dream. Not concerned with things, I am more concerned with human beings. How we think and speak, and how reality is perceived. So check it. I consider multiple perspectives. Empathy's a gift and a curse, so I remain selective. Fast as a motherfucker, but I ain't skipping breakfast. Staying above that victim weight, cause I ain't got a death wish. Skeptics might question my ethics, but that's only cause they're threatened by my presence. Talking all that shit, I guess that must be what I stepped in. Meet me on the battlefield of ideas. I promise I'll be a formidable foe when I see you. Experience is expansion. 39 years and my horizons are still expanding. A universe worth of knowledge in the palm of our hands. But remember, taking a bite from the apple triggered the fall of man. There's more to life than screen sucking. Slowly unplugging from the matrix, awaken to a reality that makes sense. Some just got complacent. Some just trying to make rent. But we can't look the other way when shit is getting foul, man, it's flagrant. Don't take it from me, just look around. We got a list of high-profile pedophiles, so no one makes a sound. People say the most with their silence. Some say it's golden, but I just say it's proof who they're beholden to. There's nothing new under the sun. We've only just begun to fight the fight, but the battle's already been won. It's the time for choosing. I hope your pickers ain't busted. But there's really only one thing y'all should place your trust in. Thank you.
Wow.
This mic is on fire tonight, y'all. Can you feel it? Woo! All right. Well, that was it for poetry. Let's move into some storytelling. This is always a delightful section of the night. We're going to hear from people. I will briefly just share a little story. I was thinking about my dad and what a taskmaster he was, former Marine. So if you grow up with a Marine for a dad, you know, you're doing chores as about as soon as you can walk. And even though we had a mop, one of his favorite things to make us do was mop the floor with a bucket and a rag. But for me, as a little kid, that was an opportunity for me to go in my imagination, and I like to use that time to make up songs. And it really left me with this gift of lyrical improvisation. So sometimes you can find me at the Jam Lab, which is another thing I'm not sure if you knew that we do here at the theater. Is it the third Thursday?
It's going to be the 27th this month.
The 27th this month.
Uh-huh.
Which is it a Thursday?
No, it's a Friday.
Okay,
But we're gonna
so
try to
stay
keep it
tuned
Fridays,
at the theater for when those dates are, but the 27th is the next one. And one of the cool things about that is an opportunity for you to get on stage and share your different gifts on instruments and also on the mic. So if you're like me and you like to make up songs and just kind of go with it, because you never know what's going to come, then you can do that. And also improv every Wednesday. You can join us there. There's a few folks in the crowd who do that. Raise your hand and wave to the lovely people if you're part of improv.
Well, we have a show May 8th.
And a show May 8th. There is so much going on here, y'all. So that was my little storytelling segue into sharing what else the theater is doing. But next up on the mic, we have some stories to hear from Mr. Larry Love.
Yeah! Woo!
Small setup. very necessary. Practicing this. Once upon a time, there was a president. He was born into wealth and used that wealth to his advantage throughout his life to eventually become president. But, thank you. He's known as one of the best presidents the nation has ever had. This is his inaugural speech, down from 14 minutes to 5, from 1961. Wasn't who you were thinking. See if you notice the change in my voice. Vice President Johnson, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chief Justice, President Eisenhower, Vice President Nixon, President Truman, Reverend clergy, fellow citizens. We observe today not a victory of party, but a celebration of freedom. The world is very different now, for man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life. And yet the same revolutionary beliefs for which our forebears fought are still at issue around the globe. Let the word go forth from this time and place to friend and foe alike that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans born in this century, tempered by war and disciplined by hard and bitter peace. Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe, to ensure the survival and the success of liberty. This much we pledge, and more, to those old allies, to those new states. We shall not always expect to find them supporting our view, but we shall always hope to find them supporting their own freedom, and to remember that in the past, those who foolishly sought power by riding the tiger's tail ended up inside. To those people in the huts and villages of half the globe struggling to break the bonds of mass misery, we pledge our best efforts to help them help themselves, not because we seek their votes, but because it is right. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. To our sister republics south of our border, we offer a special pledge to assist free men and free governments in casting off the chains of poverty. And let every other power know that this hemisphere intends to remain the master of its own house. Finally, to those nations who would make themselves our adversary, we offer not a pledge but a request that both sides begin anew the quest for peace before the dark powers of destruction unleashed by science engulf all humanity in planned or accidental self-destruction. We dare not tempt them with weakness, for only when our arms are sufficient beyond doubt can we be certain beyond doubt that they will never be employed. So let us begin anew, remembering on both sides that civility is not a sign of weakness and sincerity is always subject to proof.
Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. Let both sides explore what problems unite us instead of belaboring those problems which divide us. Let both sides seek to invoke the wonders of science instead of its terrors. Together, let us explore the stars, conquer the deserts, eradicate disease, tap the ocean depths, and encourage the arts and commerce. And this will not be finished in the first 100 days, nor will it be finished in the first 1,000 days, nor in the life of this administration, nor even perhaps in our lifetime on this planet. But let us begin. Since this country was founded, each generation of Americans has been summoned to give testimony to its national loyalty. The graves of young Americans who answered the call to service around the globe surround the globe. Now the trumpet summons us again to bear the burden of a long twilight struggle, a struggle against the common enemies of man, tyranny, poverty, disease, and war itself. Can we forge against these enemies a grand and global alliance, North and South, East and West, that can assure a more fruitful life for all mankind? Will you join in that historic effort? And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man. With a good conscience, our only sure reward, with history the final judge of our deeds, let us go forth to lead the land we love, asking His blessing and His help, but knowing that here on earth, God's work must truly be our own. To JFK.
Thank you, Larry. Give it up for Larry. All right, let's welcome back to the stage. Not only can he play beautiful music, he also can tell great stories. Nate Bush, come on
I want to sit down too. So I'm going to sit down first off. Cool. I don't really use the mic though. Stage voice, stage presence. Okay. So I'm going to tell a story, give you all a reason to hate me, if you needed a reason. Okay, so I grew up in Orange County. So I want to tell you about all the times. It's a running theme in my life. I don't know why. All the times I have conned professional basketball players, NBA players. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. It's just, anyways. Okay, so the first instance, my family would rent a beach house in Newport Beach, and I'm trying not to make this stand up, so no jokes. I'm telling the story. So we rented a house in Newport Beach. Right down the street from Dennis Rodman, and he would throw parties. Like, this is July 4th, the whole block would be a party, so I'm 20 years old at this point, so I didn't hit my growth spurt. I looked just like Andy Milonakis. Do you remember Andy Milonakis? Okay, so imagine me. Hey guys, what's up? He thought I was Andy Milonakis. I had to play along, so I was like rapping and doing all that, knocking over tables. Like, Andy, you're funny. Thank you. I did that for like 3 summers in a row. How else am I not? So, yeah, no, that's pretty bad. But I'm, dipshit 20-year-old. Okay, so the next time, I spent $1,000 on 2 Laker tickets, and that was a great cast. That's Kobe, that's Powell, that's Meta, that it's Steve Blake is the point guard, okay? So it's my first time at a Laker game. I did not know the rules. You can't go when the curtain's drawn, you can't go in there, that's an hour for the game, they're doing shoot around. I didn't know that. I go in there, I have row 18 right above where they go in and out. Great seats, right? I didn't know that. I should say, okay, so the night before, remember that movie with Johnny Knoxville where he pretended to be a special person for the Olympics? The Ringer. So that's going through my head. Okay, so I'm sitting in my seat, no one's in there. I'm like, why isn't anybody in here? Steve Blake is shooting around. This is cool. Security guard runs up to me, you can't be in here. And I just reacted, I'm sorry, where's the exit? I don't know where I am. I am a horrible person for doing this, but I didn't, $1,000 for the Lakers tickets. I don't want to get kicked out like right before. And Steve's like, oh, it's okay. Thank you, Steve. And I waddled out of there. And then every time the security guard showed up, I had to, and it was a horrible experience. I didn't like doing it. But if you need a reason to hate me, that's it. Okay, so the third time, for some reason, this was, okay, so Orange County, I lived in Laguna Beach. You would go to Fashion Island all the time. Also, the Bryant family would go all the time, okay? And everyone knew, if you saw them at lunch or so, you do not talk to Kobe. My friend, he's like, I have a basketball. I'm going to try to get him signed. I'm like, no, don't do that. You say, go Lakers, and that's it, okay? Kobe, so he goes into the restaurant, he goes into the Cheesecake Factory, the ball goes flying out the window. He walks out there, he didn't sign. I'm like, yeah, you don't bother him. You say, yeah, so, and you would see, like, it's the local mall. You would see Vanessa and the kids all the time. You say, go Lakers. They go, yeah. So I'm a big guy. They knew the side of me. I used my conning powers for good this time, okay? So the family, they were like in Macy's, and the whole crowd was running there. The limos pulled up, and everyone ran that way. And I'm just sitting there at the Starbucks, you know. It's like, who cares? They're here all the time. And people are like, where's Vanessa? Where's the family? And I go, oh, they're in the Barnes & Noble over there. So the crowd goes, oh, Barnes & Noble, they all go over there. And then right behind me, Vanessa and the kids go, thank you, and they run off into the thing. And so my point with all these stories is that basketball was a very community thing. You know, you would see Magic a lot in Orange County. You'd see like all the stars, but for some reason it was just a big part of the community. And you know, and we got that community here, building all this art too. And those are my stories. For some reason, that's a running thing. I don't know why. Is that stand-up? Did I do stand-up a story time? I think that was a story. Yeah. Okay, bye. Thank you.
Basketball stars beware.
I don't mean to.
All right, let's welcome back to the stage. We'll give it up one more time for Nate. And let's welcome back to the stage Lanny McBride. Come back up and share us the story, Lanny.
I'm Lanny again. And this is a stories like stories. This is one I told last time, but I'm kind of just going to expand on it. I was going to expand on it a little bit. I think it was 81. It did 82 for years. But it was a Rolling Stones concert, and I bought a couple of tickets. Actually, it was scheduled for Friday, and it sold out. So they had another one scheduled for Saturday, sold out. So come Sunday, I went to the mall, and I was waiting for the mall to open. And as soon as they opened the doors, I ran to Ticketron, and I bought 2 tickets. And I went to this place, and my friend didn't want to go, so I wound up scalping one of the tickets as I went inside. And I had a couple of doobies, like hidden smoking. But once I got inside, I wanted to sit as close, or be as close to it's festival seating, so I wanted to be as close as I could to the stage. So I saw there was some privileged seating. I told some of you might remember from last time, but there was some privileged seating over here to the side, and there was security there, and they showed special tickets to get in. And so I found a group of people, and I started talking with them, and I walked in with them, and I thought it was cool, but I heard some noise behind me, and he's like, hey, you know, and I kept going. I turned, he was looking at me, he's coming towards me, and so I started running, and there's this, you know, you see in stadiums, there's these metal bars, and I went over it, not knowing who was below me, and I hung down, and I looked at it, it was pretty good drop. So I swung out and I dropped. And I did that thing, you know, where you drop and you kind of bend your knees. It's like the cushion of your blow or whatever. So I did that, and I somehow I survived, and I didn't break anything. And so then I could see he was coming down, and some other guy he was talking on the radio. And so I did this thing. I think. You guys remember Impractical Jokers?
Yeah.
I think they learned stuff from me. I did. I got there, and I was talking to somebody, you know, communicating, and people were blocking me, but they saw that I was heading towards some friend. They're like, okay, go ahead, you know. They're just passing through. But once I got to the front middle, I stopped, and I heard behind me, I heard people like, what the fuck, you know, hey, what the hell, you know, and so I was like, and back then I was, you know, I was still, but back then I was pretty big, and so I turned around and towards the audience, and it was, here's what I'm thinking, looking back. I think people, they were waiting for the concert to come, and they see some guy running from the security, hanging over the edge and dropping and running and making his way through the crowd, and so I turned and I was like, yeah, and I heard people like cheering. Yeah, I felt like I was the star. You know? And so the security guy, he was over here. He stopped, you know, and people that were talking, they kind of quit. They're like, well, the crowd's behind this guy, so we better watch out, you know. So I stood there and I enjoyed the concert. It was, well, I told you some of the bad things that happened with Prince getting booed off, but it was a real cool concert. Mick Jagger came out on a crane and sang, you know, it was really cool. Anyway, so this is yeah, I agree with a lot of you guys about what's happening with our country, and we should all stick together and try to make things right again, because we all need to instead of hitting each other and trying to split us all apart, we need to stand together and fight for what's right.
Oh yeah, Lenny.
The rule breakers over there fist bumping each other like, yeah, broke the rules too. Thank you, Lenny, and thank you for your lovely message at the end there. Last but not least, we have one more storyteller to visit us on the stage. First, she told you some poetry. Now she's going to tell you a story. Lupe Bañales, get back up here.
Yes, hi. You know what? I had a story I had prepared. It was all written down, but it was all about me when I was a little kid growing up. So I kind of thought maybe you guys don't want to hear that. So instead, I'm going to tell you a story, just a real short story, and I'm just thinking about it because it's a memory. It's not really a story because it's not written down anywhere. But I remember the first time I went to go see Van Halen. And it was 1984, because I have a t-shirt. But what happened first was that my husband and I, Vincent, I think we were in Corcoran, he's from Corcoran, and we were in Corcoran partying with his brothers and sisters, you know, just having a good time and partying, getting ready for the concert. Then we came to our house and in Hanford, and then we were going to drive to Fresno to the Sealand Auditorium to see Van Halen. So, you know, we were partying at the house before we left, and back then we had these big giant tumblers, Tupperware. They come in brown, yellow, orange, They're about this big, probably 18 ounces. So we had water in them. Yeah, a glass of water, just ice water. So that's what we had to drink. We didn't have anything else to drink. And then we took off. Vincent took his glass of ice water. That was before bottled water, so it had to be in an open tumbler. So we drove to Fresno. So we had everything we needed. He had the money in case we needed to buy anything, t-shirts or whatever. I had 2 tickets in my pocket. So that's how we went to Fresno. So there we were driving around the Sealand Auditorium trying to find parking. And we were going to go to a parking garage. I think it was like somewhere around the corner. So I remember we were in the right turn lane, and Vincent made a right turn. And nobody got hurt. There was nothing happened. But a cop stopped us. So, they asked Vincent, what he got. He saw our glass of water in between us on our thing right here in the middle. And he smelled it. It was water. He dumped it out, gave us back the cup. And then he asked Vincent to come out of the car. And he asked for his driver's license, but he couldn't find his wallet. He couldn't find his wallet anywhere. He looked in his pockets, couldn't find his wallet. So the cop had Vincent step out of the car. And he kind of did a little search. And it just so happened that Vincent had a little tin thingy. They used to put Tic Tacs in there or whatever. I don't know what they were. Had a little bit of pot in it. And so the cop got that, opened it up, and dumped that out. Give him back the container. And so then he told Vincent, "You're coming with me," because he didn't have his driver's license. So the car was still parked over there. And so they took Vincent in, and there was a paddy wagon right there. So they had him get into the paddy wagon, and I looked inside, hides the guys in there. And I asked the cop, what's next? And he goes, "Well, we'll call you. Or you can check at the precinct there." So I said, okay. So now I had to drive in Fresno. I'm not used to driving in these big cities, from Hanford back in 1984. And so I'm driving my car thinking, what am I going to do? So I saw the parking garage. So I go, okay, I'll go ahead and park. So I got in there and I parked. And I had 2 tickets. I go, you know what, I'm just going to go. So then took the tickets, walking into the front of the Sealand Arena. And you see these booths selling t-shirts. I didn't have any money. So I had 2 tickets. So I sold one. So I did scalping in front of the Sealand Arena. And I sold the ticket for exactly the amount that it was worth, $10. And so I got my $10. And then I went and bought myself a $10 t-shirt. So I got my Van Halen t-shirt. And went inside and went to go look for my seat up there somewhere. So I did. And they were getting started. And I started thinking, I'm by myself. There's nobody else with me, so who cares? So I walked down, and I walked all the way to the front. And I'm only about, like this to that wall right there, away from the stage. And who did I run into? Vincent's co-workers were down there too. And he was like a guy working like an adult. And the other ones were box boys. He worked at a grocery store. So the box boys were really like 18, 19, 20. And I was already like 31. And anyhow, so I run into those guys. And we're all in the front watching Van Halen. Having a good old time. So after that was over, they walked me to my car because they're gentlemen. And I would drive over to the police station. And, I went inside, and this is like brand new to me. I've never, ever done anything like this. And they said, he's not here yet. And it was already like, let me see, midnight at 1 o'clock, almost something like that. I don't know. It was late. And they said, he's not back. So I go, what do I do? And they go, we'll call you. So then I went all the way back home to Hanford, got in bed, sleeping, whatever. And the phone rings. It's about 4 in the morning. And they said, okay, you can come pick him up. So I did. But that's okay, because I got to see Van Halen way up close. It was cool. David Lee Roth, you know, with the chaps and the, you know, the soft shoulders. It was really cool. It was fun. So that's my story today. Thank you.
Thank you, Lupe. Let's give a round of applause for all the poets and storytellers who came up and dancers. Okay, we have about 30 minutes of an open bar left if you want to grab yourself a drink. Otherwise, we are going to jump right into stand-up comedy, so stick around for some more laughs. And I'll introduce Julio. Is Julio coming to the stage? No? Who are you?
Julian.
All right, then, no, Julio, Julian.
I am not Julio, my name is Julian. I know it's close, but it's okay. Oh, 1 second. Master at this. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight, guys? You guys like the music? You guys like the poetry? Nice. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Business, real quick, business. In a case of an emergency, there's an exit there. There's an exit there. I will be gone. Do not ask me again. Thank you. She already said the bar will be closing at 9:30, so if you got any drinks to get, please get them now. But with that, you guys ready for some comedy? We got a lot of comics going on tonight, guys, so I hope you guys are ready to laugh. But honestly, I've been having a rough week. Just throwing it out there, I've been a rough week. A couple things happened to me this week. So I don't know if anybody's like me. When you get allergies, you just can't breathe. Today's the first day that I've been able to breathe through my nose since last week. And all week, I've just been thinking about finding that booger from Mucinex and just kicking his ass. Put him down. Get out of here, dude. I'm trying to breathe. Tell your friends. I can't handle it, dude. I can't handle boogers anymore. I have to carry a box of tissues literally everywhere. I'm packed in my car, packed in my work truck, packed at home. It's too much. But what really upset me this week was I realized I hate my job. Everybody hates their job, right? Everybody hates it. I thought it was cool for the most part. People are all right, work's all right. But they made me shave this week. And I fucking like my beard, dude. Now I got just stubble. I look like I'm 17 trying to grow a beard for the first time. I have to wait a few weeks before I can even mess with this, dude. I gotta let the hair grow out. But what really upsets me is it's for my safety. That's what they made me shave for. I had to do a respirator test. They made me shave to make sure the respirator goes around my mouth. I don't fucking use a respirator. Come on, dude. So, make it short, I'm looking for a job. So if anybody, trying to want to put an application in, qualifications are I can add whole numbers, and I know how to count water. How do you count water? You look at it. Now, I'm really looking for a job there. I like the place I work at, but I can't do this again. It took me too long to get my beard. I like the way it looked. So I'm half Mexican. My dad's side of the family is Mexican. My mom's side of the family is white. If you can't tell by the way I talk, dress, or the words I use, I lean to the white. And with that, my dad's side of the family, they speak Spanish, heavily. And we'll go to Christmas, things like that. My aunts will be gossiping in the corner. And one of them will be nice enough to be like, mijo, we're just saying she's not very generous. And I have to tell her, yeah, that's not what pendeja means. Thank you. Please do not lie to me. Stop doing that. But I want to learn. I can pick up on words here and there. I can get the gist of what people are saying. But I've been trying to practice. So I go, I try to order food. I go get a burrito. And me das un burrito de asada, por favor. Con todo. Can I get red sauce on that, though? And you look back, and the lady at the register goes, is there anything else? That's when you failed. She's not going to go back. There's no more speaking Spanish. She doesn't believe in you anymore. You try it. It's going back to English. She's like, okay. It doesn't work, dude. But one of these days, I'm going to learn Spanish, and I'm going to figure out why Stephanie's a pendeja. They're talking about her all the time at the family stuff, dude. I'm tired of it. But, guys, that's my time here, so let's bring up your first comic, Steven Dexemer.
right, thank you so much. You know what you're thinking about me, and yes, I work at Hooters. Work at your local Hooters. You can see me in those tight little orange shorts, you know, my hairy legs. It's nice. It's a good tip. People will tip me $5 just to put my pants back on, you know? Pretty good money. But no, so recently I was in Fresno, and I love going to Fresno. I was in Tower District, but Tower District for me, it's one of those places where what happens in Tower District stays in Tower District, you know?
Yeah.
And I was there, and I hear these girls as I'm walking into Strummers, and they go, Justin, Justin. And I turn around and I go, I'm not Justin. Oh, are you Kyle? Are you just guessing every white name in the book? You know, what's next? Justin, Bob, you know, Kelly. I'm like, no, I'm neither of those. I'm Steven. Oh, your name is Steven? That's a good name. Thank you. And they go, where are you going? Oh, Strummers. And I go, we'll see you in there. All right, and I turn around and one of these girls says, I just need some white dick right now. I didn't know what to say. I was like, it's, you know, it's okay. Like, women I've been with probably say it's about 6, 7. It's a little cheap joke, I know. But no, they're Mexican girls, and I lost my V card to a Mexican girl, so it makes me against ICE.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the night I lost my V card, we played this song Down Under by Men at Work for some reason. She chose it, and I was an 18-year-old thinking with my penis, so I was like, I just want to get laid on prom, so why not? Let's do this. But I got a piece for a Vegemite sandwich that night. That was a good night. But I hit a milestone recently. About a few months ago, I got high for the first time. December 19th to the date. Yes, thank you. I got high. It was a fun time. I was wearing a Sabrina Carpenter t-shirt while I got high. And I felt like I was flying, practicing my Juno positions. It's a lovely time, you know. But what's crazy is that one of my friends pointed out they knew I was high because I was way too quiet. Felt my life flash forward and behind all at once. It was a good experience, but I loved Cool Ranch Doritos that night. Never did before, but now I can't get enough of those blue Doritos, you know? So I do got 1 minute left, so I'm gonna leave you with this. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. $5 a month if you want to subscribe. You can see me eating everything you want, from Olive Garden breadsticks, McDonald's, Big Mac, you name it, I'll eat it. $5. I'm a cheap whore. Thank you. My name is Steven.
Keep it going for Steven, everybody. It was a joke, but his OnlyFans is pretty good. He's pretty good at eating a Big Mac, just throwing that out there. Your next comic coming up, he hosts a lot of shows. He's hosting this show every month. Every other month, he puts on a comedy show. His name, Julio Gonzalez, everybody.
How you guys doing tonight? So yeah, I usually host this show. I wasn't supposed to be here tonight, but things fell through, so here I am. But I don't want to be a dick and be like, Julian, I'm here, you're not hosting. Like, that's so mean, so good job, Julian, you're doing great. Shout out, Julian. Oh, you're right here. Shout out, Julian. I thought he went to the back. That's where I go, because I'm a bad host. Julian sitting in the crowd like a good host. I should take notes. So the reason I wasn't supposed to be here is because I started commentating a soccer league out in Fresno. It's pretty cool. We stream on YouTube. Check me out. I am on there. It's pretty fun, the Lightning League. But it's a live stream. And I did my first game ever. It was really exciting. But this one guy, he was like, dude, I love what you're doing. He's like, but we need to get you a partner because you sound lonely. I was having a good ass time, dude. What do you mean I sound lonely? I thought I was pretty fucking enthusiastic with it. So now I'm just trying to decipher what does sound lonely mean. Like I wasn't like this. I wasn't like, oh, golazo. You know what I mean? I had some balls to it, but no, I guess I sounded lonely. So I gotta figure out what that means, and I'm gonna conquer it. I'm gonna win. It was crazy though. I talked for 90 fucking minutes straight, dude. I'm only used to like 3 to 5, as you can tell. And then I went to an open mic afterward, and my brain was just fucking fried. I was just like, jokes, what? It was horrible. So talking for 90 minutes is a rough time, but I'm good at it. So listen, all right. So listen, it's a good time. But I'm gonna pull the phone out because I don't know what. I have the book right here, and it's a short day today. A lot of comics. You guys got a lot of good ones. There we go. So, my dad's a big cinephile, and growing up, he would show us a lot of movies. And when I was young, you know, I was like 12, 13, maybe 10 sometimes, you know. Sometimes, not all the times. I would decide when I was 10. But yeah, we would watch movies, and he would show us rated R movies, and some of them had sex scenes. And my dad, he would be like, "Hey guys, close your eyes," but he wouldn't turn the movie down or fast forward it. So you would just close your eyes, and you would just be like, you just hear, "Oh, oh." And these are all 80s movies, so it's only the men getting satisfied. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, and it's like. My first rated R movie was The Lost Boys. Have you guys seen The Lost Boys? Yeah. So it was like, thou shalt not cry. You know what I mean? It was just crazy. It was weird. And if you ever want a young child, a young boy to question his sexuality at a young age, show him The Lost Boys, dude, because that movie's so gay. Kiefer Sutherland, oof. He's a good-looking man in that movie. I mean, vampire. He's undead. Is he a man? Who knows? So I'm not using this mic stand. Okay, guys, that's my time. Give it up for your host, Julian. Come out next week. We're doing karaoke here on the next Friday, karaoke and stand-up comedy. Come out. It's going to be a good time.
You guys got to come out to his shows, too. This guy does great shows. A lot of comics here tonight. Headline, feature, everything. But please give it up for your next comic. I like him even more now because he played Hey Jude earlier, and that was made for this guy's son named Julian. It's pretty sick. Give it up for Sig Acosta, everybody.
Oh my God, I knew about that. He was Julian. I just decided I was going to do that. Let it be just to gain a couple more minutes. He still gave me 3. So, what am I going to do? I didn't make up anything today because I was so frustrated. I had it made. I was set because I'm from Puerto Rico, right? And I speak Spanish and I can sing in Spanish, and my voice is mumbled sometimes, so people have a hard time understanding me. So I thought, I'm going to be unique. I'm going to be killing this, you know. And then here comes Bad Bunny. He messed everything for me. Everything. You know. Now, I'm not the only Puerto Rican singing in Spanish. He's a lot younger than me. I mean, not as handsome, but at least younger than me. And he can pull 45,000 people in the stadium. I have here 45. We are lucky, right? So I can't complain because, you know, he earned this. He worked very hard and he's done a lot of good things. But it killed me because, you know, the only way I could just stand out with all these big eyes, you know, these pros that are here pretending to be aficionados, you know, is to try to be something different. But now I'm just another Bad Bunny. I used to be called Conejo because I was a little bit of a, front teeth were kind of a little bit on the front when I was in high school. So they called me Conejo, but I was the Conejo Bueno. I was the good Conejo because I was the little youngest nerd in the class, you know. And, you know, everybody protected me. The teachers would protect me from the bullies. So I decided when I grow up, I'm going to be a bad Conejo. But here he goes. He took the name from me too. So I'm giving up. So next time, I'll figure out another artist. Maybe Despacito. See you later. Bye.
Give it up for Sig Acosta, everybody. I wish I could dance like that. All knees and elbows. Give it up for your next comic. He's the only guy I know that does not like to use microphone, and he does like to sing and play guitar. Give it up for Nate Bush, everybody.
Is that the whoop? Oh man, you're taking me back.
Check the flow, singing who don't rock. Stop.
I'm sorry. No, I'm too white for that. Sorry. No, okay, so. Did you hear Shia LaBeouf got mad at gay people for hitting on? Okay, so well, I happen to be casting a movie, so in honor of Shia LaBeouf hating gay people, everyone knows I'm gay. Everyone knows that I have a partner, and anyways, so I'm casting a movie. I see a lot of talent in this audience, so I got all your names down here. I know I'm that good. Yeah. So anyways, that's the bit I worked in to use my cell phone. Okay, so we're gonna do a scene from a movie. Okay, it's an obvious movie. It's a classic. Y'all will know your part. Okay. Here we go. And this is not. I'm not like casting from the couch. Okay, I'm not doing that here. I'm not hitting on straight guys. It's more of a futon, anyways. Yeah, I gotta get this one right. Okay, here we go. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch. Have you acted before? I can tell. No, don't. It's not a metaphor for the gayness or anything. You're doing great. You're doing great. Only time and time goes so slowly tonight. Have you seen Ghost? Yeah, no. Yeah. You haven't seen Ghost? It's a classic. Whoopi, she won the Oscar, and she didn't even want to do the part. Here's the thing. I gotta go. I'm sorry. Tonight, I need your love. I need your love. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm to me. I'm doing my clay pots. I'm doing my, okay, and your peace sways. Okay, your peace sways.
Patrick?
No, never mind. No. I get it. No homo, bro. I need your love. God speed your love to me. Y'all are not talented. I try. Got some talent. Okay, my point here is, you look back in history, right? Whenever a gay person shows up, everything starts to look a little bit more fabulous. The music sounds right. You take like Greek theater. It was just straight people standing in a straight row, going like, "This is entertainment. This is emotional. You should feel something." And then a gay man came along, probably Greek, really dramatic. We know that. And he's like, "No, you move there, you stand there, you're here, feel something." Everyone stop yelling, okay? And the straight people were like, "You can move? What? Yes, and we're gonna wear costumes. You can change clothes for this? That's production value." So my theory is, gay people, we didn't just, influence culture, we invented effort. But yeah, okay, so I don't want to pick on straight people all day. I'm just saying, if there was like a galactic council of like aliens that came down and we all had to pick a representative, straight people would be like, "This is Kyle, he vapes fruit punch." And gay people would be like, "We have procured a perfect candidate for you today. I'm going to be that candidate." Okay.
Give it up for Nate, everybody. That's right. Likes to sing with his guitar and without. Your next comic, if you're here for the last Pinche Comedy Night last month, he was the headliner. Everybody give it up for Jesse Andrade.
Hello everybody, how's everybody doing? I'm your 88 compliant comedian for the day. Yeah, my sister sent me a text message this morning, and it was a picture of her car with the wheels stolen. And I called her right away, and I'm like, "What happened?" She's all like, "They stole my tires. Can you come pick me up?" So I go and pick her up, And when she goes in the car, she says they only took 2 of the wheels. They didn't take all the wheels. And I'm like, damn, that's weird. She's all like, if I ever find that crackhead who stole my wheels, and I'm like, plural, crackheads, 2, one tire for each crackhead, you know? And then she's all like, well, what do you think happened? Well, they didn't have a car for sure. So one crackhead stole one wheel, the other crackhead stole the other wheel, and then they tweaked out of there. And I think that's what happened. I'm sorry, I'm just mad. Like, I'm mad that about this. Max Crosby just got traded from the Raiders. And I'm like, there goes our white privilege. That's bullshit. That's so bullshit. It's so dumb. He was the only good guy that we had. We don't have anybody else. I mean, you might as well put me behind that fucking line. It's terrible. It's fucking horrible. You want me to run a 5 flat? That ain't gonna happen, but I'll do it. I'll do it for this team right now. I'll get you to the first round again. I went to the DMV today because I needed my disability placard. I waited till the tender age of 36 to finally get it. And I got there, right? I waited in line, and my stomach started growling because I eat a lot of fiber in the morning. So, and I'm like, I didn't want to get out of line, so I held in a fart for about an hour. And I get to the front of the line, and I give her my paperwork. She says, your paperwork's fine, but he forgot to put your name. We don't know if you're disabled or not. And I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, I know you waited in line for about but next time use the disability line. And I'm like, what the fuck? I just let go of my fart right there and then. I hope you guys like chia seeds, you fucking bureaucrats. All right, thank you, everybody.
Jesse Andrade, everybody. I hate that we lost Max Crosby. But guys, your next comic, he hosts a lot of shows with his roommates. They run a Nothing's Wrong podcast. Please give it up for Vince Accardo.
Yeah, I picked a cool walk-up song. That wasn't just the DJ making me seem cool. Holy shit. Give it up for yourselves, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah. I love that my biggest credit is my roommates. It's the economy we're in, you guys. That's where we're at. I always love coming to Hanford. I'm really excited to be here tonight. Partially because you guys are here, but mostly because my roommates got me this sweater. Not to brag, dude. Show off. Thanks. Pretty hyped about it. It's a Ferrari race sweater, dude. It's whatever. You guys watch F1 on Netflix. It's making me feel crazy. It's like the most expensive thing I've ever had on, I think. Yeah, it's making me act different for sure. I've just been trying to speak in a European accent all day, like my dad owns land or whatever. I don't know why it goes German. I don't do a good Italian, even though I am Italian, despite what my nose says. I am Italian. Sorry, I'm racist towards myself. I'm excited to be here. I'm wearing a cool sweater. I feel cool. And as you guys can tell by looking at me, I've been spending way too much time trying to be cool. I have so many points at Hot Topic. I can get you guys 50% off on a Deftones t-shirt. Just let me know. Yeah, it's exhausting trying to be cool all the time. It's exhausting just walking around hoping some kid comes up and be like, what band do you listen to? Like, that's the dream. That's it. I don't care about getting a Netflix special. Like, I just want some kid to be like, your music tastes sick. Thanks, man. Like Deftones? Yeah, it's tiring trying to be cool all the time. Cool's changing. Always. It's never the same from one year to the next. And I grew up in like the late 90s, early 2000s. and I really wanted to be cool, which meant, damn it, I really wanted to be black. Thank you guys for being here. I would love to fuck up a handshake with you later. It'd be an honor. Yeah, I'm just, I'm bearing my soul right now. I'm just letting you guys a little peek into the window, and it's 2026. I still want to be cool. But cool's different. I gotta keep up with the times. The goalposts are always moving, so now I gotta be black and gay. That's good news. It's one of those things I can work on. I can put the man hours into, you know what I mean? Or a man can put the hours into me. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully you're hosting, I don't know. But I realized too, I was like, well, why don't you, you're an open-minded guy, why don't you just go for it? Why don't you just go whole hog, or whatever they call it. It's the balls. It's because of balls, you guys, because not one man in here has ever had a good ball day, that's for sure. You know what, balls are, they're not beautiful, like, that's why we put them on trucks. No one in here's driving around with a trussy. That's what I'm going to end on, Trissy. Thank you guys. My name's Hank.
Give it up for Vince, everybody. I don't want to raise this anymore. Your next comic coming up is co-host of Nothing's Wrong podcast. Give it up for Ethan Wallen, everybody.
Get the money out. I'm on the money round. And all cash I claim, I nigga deep in this motherfucking game.
I've gained so much weight in this past year, and it's like putting that lower. This tracksuit not working. I want to split it in twain, dude. That would suck. Give it up for Vince. Give it up for the Lil Brick Theater. Give it up for your host. Yes. Turning 28 in 2 days. Thank you. I'm not even trying to birthday brag, but I'm turning 28 in 2 days, and it feels really good to really slide in right as World War III's happening. I can miss the draft, just dap up all my homies at home base, just I fucking made it, dude. Let's go play Mario Kart. Bunch of resolutions I'm gonna have for myself. 28, new year for me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna lose the weight. Woo! Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Somebody believes in me. Yeah, I'm gonna make this tracksuit fit. I have to do these when I go into the car. I have to hike up the pants. I'm like, I don't wanna rip it. It's an expensive tracksuit. Vans, baby. Yeah, it's rough, dude. I just wish my friends would tell me I'm fat, so it would just help me get, the weight down. You know what I mean? I would just wish if my friends see me in the wild, they'll, slap the cheesesteak out of my hands, be like, you're better than this. I wish that, But it is all about, it's about you. You have to do it yourself. This is... I've lost weight a couple times. I've heard many comedians say this. This is my third fat. And I'm gonna be honest. At my heaviest, I was 328 pounds. I went to the doctor recently to check if I had a hernia. I'm 292. That's real shit. That's scary to go back to the doctor and the doctor looks at you while you get weighed and they make this face. Yeah, I wanted to punch a medical person in their face for nothing. Yeah, dude, it's rough. Speaking of rough, do you think Paw Patrol has a bomb squad unit? Do you think that they're on the comms? It's just all right, let's read Ray Wires. Got the right one. Dogs can't see color. Okay. Dogs aren't racist. Give it up for dogs not being racist. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Thank you. Ethan. Bye.
Meet the wall, everybody. I'm not fixing this time. I also need to throw out there, last time I played Mario Kart with him, he beat me, and I'm still upset about it. Your next comment coming up, last but not least, the co-host of the Nothing's Wrong podcast, Eric Gomez, everybody.
Give it up for Julian, everybody, for hosting this bitch, huh? Hanford, how the hell are you guys? Fuck yeah. Last time I was in Hanford, I did a little research. I found out the creator for Alvin and the Chipmunks is from Hanford. Yeah. And then I did more research. I was wrong. He's from Fresno. Sorry. I'm from Fresno, and all we have is meth. So the fact that we got the guy who made Alvin and the Chipmunks, that's a fucking win, dude. Mama, we made it. Guys, do you remember where you were when you found out Ricky Martin was gay? Is this news to some of you guys? Did I just ruin your guys' night? No? March 29, 2010, that's the day he came out. That was a historical moment in my life. Because the way my mom told me, it was like a family member died. It was like our 9/11. And it's not like my mom's homophobe or anything. It's because the way she told me, she was like, mijo. My mom's a little paisa for the show. Mijo. Did you hear? Ricky Martin's gay. And I'm like, Mom, you thought you had a chance with Ricky Martin? Dad has a chance with Ricky Martin, dude. I have a chance with Ricky Martin, dude. I don't know. You guys don't think I have a fucking chance with Ricky Martin? All right, fuck you guys, all right? Me and the creator from Alvin and the Chipmunks are gonna go find Ricky, and we're gonna be happy together. Earlier today, I hit a kid. Now, it's not like I pulled the car over to the first kid I saw, ran up to him, and just wailed on him. No. I hit him with the car. Now, I was coming home from work, looking for parking, making a right turn. Out comes a red-headed kid riding a pink BMX bike. Yeah. So I did what any of you guys would have done. Sped up. I stopped, okay? No, I stopped, allegedly. I stopped, but the ginger didn't. So now I have a crying kid on the hood of my car, and he has like one of those ugly cries. So I'm looking at him, looking at me, looking at him, crying like a bitch. And he's doing one of those, please don't tell my mom, please don't tell my mom. I'm like, kid, don't tell my mom. Because I'm Mexican, she's gonna take my car, dude. She doesn't own that shit, I do. She doesn't give a fuck, I'm gonna hit the chancla, I don't give a fuck. So just know if you see me riding pegs of a pink BMX bike with a ginger up front, just know I hit a narc. Guys, I'm Eric Gomez, and that's allegedly I hit a narc. Give it up for Julian for doing this shit.
Eric Gomez, everybody!
Yeah! Woo!
You gotta watch them redheads. Your next comic coming up tonight. He's been here for Pinche Comedy Nights. He was at the Comedy Store. Please give it up for Antonio Martinez.
Yay! Woo!
What's going on, Hanford? Make some noise, guys. What's up? Appreciate y'all staying out here so long. Man, it's been a crazy year, guys. Like I've been, I recently lost 200 pounds, right? Like a lot of people, man, like all my friends are starting to give me advice. They want to tell me things like, hey man, you know that you could be on social media talking about stuff like losing weight, you could be an inspiration. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're right, you know. I feel like helping people. He's like, nah man, you can make money. I started thinking about it, I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, bro, you could be over there telling people to stop eating. He's like, that's what personal trainers do. They just tell you shit you know. Like, fuck, bro. Like, I get to, like, hurt people's self-esteem and shit. Like, I used to be like you for $300 a month, bro. I could tell you shit that you already know. But you know what's crazy, though, like, about that, man, is that, like, he told me to do that. And I don't understand it because, like I said, guys, like, it's all new to me. Like, you know, he's like, you should be an inspiration and shit. But he's like, because, you know, you lost all that weight. But, like, when I was losing weight, I never thought about documenting it. So I only got a couple pictures, a couple videos from when I was, like, 400 pounds. So he's like, but, like, you could be inspirational. And I'm like, that means I got to go in reverse, dog. I got to get the way back first. I got to get back and get fit again. So I have the timeline. And it's crazy though, like he said that because he's like, you can make hella money, bro. I'm like, shit, I could do like every other Mexican does and just sell Herbalife, bro. Yeah, it's crazy though. Like I'm Mexican, guys. Like, so like growing up for me was a little crazy, you know. Like I just turned 30. Like my parents, like man, they wanted to have like a heart to heart with me. They're like, hey man, like what do you want to do with your life? Like at 30, you should have it together. I was like, I'm doing stand-up. I'm in Hanford doing open mics. I've got it figured out. But they were like, yeah, get it together. And, you know, like at 30, they think I should already have it together. I should have a wife, a house, 2 families, and 2 pickup trucks. And it's crazy, though, because, like, the Mexicans, man, like, when you have family, I think we can all relate. I think every time we make money as kids, like, our parents think that our money is their money.
Yeah.
Like, my parents, like, my mom, she knows when I get paid. I don't know how. I can expect a phone call every Friday. And it's weird because I don't know where my mom learned about The Godfather. Because she calls me all the time, and she's like, the family needs their money. I'm like, Mom, we're Mexican, not Italian. But I always think of it like, man, that Mexicans, like I said, man, they always tell you, they want to sell you a dream, man. Like, they want to sell you that dream. You know, they want to tell you, like, that when you give them money, it'll go back to the country that we're from to build a house. Like, I send money to Mexico all the time, and I just realized today I don't have a passport. So I got to imagine that my life is like Harry Potter. And on the other side of this brick wall, there's a house waiting for me. But then, like, just like this brick wall, I find out there ain't nothing there, and I end up in Hanford. Have a good night, guys.
Antonio Martinez, everybody. I wish I could work out like that, dude. He's shredded. We'll give it up for your next comic, guys. I know him very well. I live with the dude. Martin Becerra.
Hell yeah, guys. Give it up for Julian.
Yeah.
Doing one hell of a job hosting this shit tonight, guys. Hell yeah. In honor of Julian, guys, fucking salud.
Yeah,
Skull.
salud.
Thank you guys for having me out. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's a good time. Mike's a little heavier than you think. Just saying. Just saying. What's going on, guys? How you doing? My name is Martin Becerra, and I come from a large family full of beautiful Mexican people, but a very small town. Coming from a small town, Kalinga, a little far away from here. Hell yeah. That's what's up. The thing is, coming from a big family in a small town, it makes, when you're growing up, the dating scene very complicated. Because you have to do a lot of interrogating to a lot of people out here. So you gotta ask a lot of questions. You gotta be like, do you have a uncle who's not related to you named Chewy? Most of the time they do, so you gotta really narrow it down. Is his last name Alvarez? If it is, you gotta ask more follow-up questions. How long have you known him, and does he have a mustache? Oh, it's a woman, Chewy? Do they still have a mustache? And when they say yes, she's like, God damn it, I'm related to you. And that's when you ask the final question. How closely are we related? Followed up by one more. How often am I going to see you, and will this make family gatherings complicated? Make some uncomfortable decisions. Okay. It's a fun time. It's a fun time.
I like going back to small towns after a while because you get to see a lot of people you haven't seen in a while. The chick you grew up with that you had a crush on, she has 6 kids now. Really dodged the bullet there. You see people that you grew up with, you know, they're the ones at the bank, you know, working everything, and I'm just like, I don't know if I trust you, Becky. We grew up together. We were in the same math class. I barely passed, dude. I don't trust you with my money. We're gonna figure things out. But hey, fucking all right, good for you. You got a family to get. You got a family. I get it. I got the light, so I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna finish this on this last one. Do you guys know what a beanstalk is? You know, Jack and Jill, or the Jack and the Beanstalk, and we plant in the ground. So I found out it has other meanings. I found out that it's a term used when someone from Oaxaca follows you a little too late at night. Oh shit. I also found out it is a term used for when someone, like a light-skinned brown person, myself, is stocking a shelf. They're just like, oh, it's a beanstalk. Either way, at the end of the day, they both have the same name. It's Carlos, all right? Thank you guys. That's my time.
Give it up for Martine one more time, everybody. I grew up in that same town as him. Everything he said was not a joke. He was for real about all of that. I'm related to half that town, and I'm white, dude. Your next comic coming up, I've been seeing him around here for a while. Please, everybody, give it up for Sonny Says.
How we doing tonight, guys? Why are you laughing at me already? I know this jacket looks a little terrifying, you know? It's actually a Billie Eilish jacket I bought. So maybe that will diffuse it a bit. It looks like a demon, but I'm trying to make you laugh. Is this thing on? Oh yeah, it is. Alright. I like sweatshirts though because I'm getting fat. Like Ethan was talking about, this is my 3rd fat actually. I used to lose weight before this, but after I got into comedy, I'm just like, fuck it. I think it kind of makes you funnier if you're fatter, so fuck it, you know? I like the sweatshirt though because it kind of like keeps everything contained, you know? The big naturals, you know? It's all contained. I personally want to blame like tech, honestly, for this. No one really gets it, but like technology has been progressing and so has sauces. Like in the 80s and stuff, 90s, there would be like what, ranch barbecue sauce? Now they got the fucking tangy barbecue sauce, the spicy barbecue sauce, the zesty barbecue sauce, the bisexual barbecue sauce, you know? Like, can you blame me though, you know? Like, that's too many options, you know? I feel like though, I look a little different, you know? So do a lot of celebrities. It's crazy being a celebrity nowadays. If you, like Jim Carrey, a lot of people would talk about him. Selena Gomez. It's crazy that that's people's first thought is like when they see a celebrity that looks different from 15 years ago, they're like, you know, he looks a little different from 10 years ago. He must have been murdered, you know, his soul sacrificed and him be a clone now. Like that's gotta be it, right? That's the answer. It's like, you also look different from 10 years ago, all right? Like, you gotta stop cloning those cheeseburgers, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm from Fresno. We have a dude running for city council right now who's a child predator. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you think about it, he's a child predator, but he's also ahead of the game. Because a lot of these guys out here, you know, they get into office and then they start doing that shit. He has already done that shit. He's like, guys, come on. And I've seen him compared to somebody, we have another guy who has a turban. and I saw a clip of a podcast where they're like, can you believe that Fresno has either a pedophile or a dude with a turban running for city council? I'm like, is that really the same thing, a dude with a turban or a dude who rapes kids? Like, I don't know if that's the same thing, all right? All right, I got the light, guys, so have a good night.
Sonny says, everybody. The only guy I know smart enough to put a cover on the mic. I'm breathing everybody in right now. But let's give it up for your next comic. He hates the economy. Dex the Bum, everybody.
Holy shit, everybody. Fucking Saturday morning, Israel launched their largest airstrike against Iran, and of course, the U.S. joined in, freaking launched all these freaking missiles at them, and then Iran turns around and launches a counterattack against 9 nations in the area, blows them all to hell. Tel Aviv's on fire. Tehran's in rubble. What the fuck is in them Epstein files? Holy shit. I mean, like, are the aliens in the Epstein files? Is that what's going on here? I mean, is that why they got to really distract? I mean, what, is Bigfoot in the Epstein files? Wait, if Bigfoot's in the Epstein files, I don't want to know. I don't want to. I already lost Stephen Hawking. Noam Chomsky. Yeah, they got the commies too. They got Fidel Castro too. Yeah, at this point, I don't know if I want to know. I mean, fuck the child sex predators, but I mean, if it's Bigfoot too, just take him out back. Don't tell us, dude. Save the children. I don't know. But honestly, I tell people this, sometimes it pisses them off, but like, I wanted Trump to win. Yeah, well, because I want more assassinations. Yeah, because I mean, hey, nobody wants to shoot a girl, okay? Yeah, so Kamala's out of there. So, I mean, for me, things are looking kind of up with the whole, like, Iran war thing going on. All I got to do is change my bet on Kalshi just a little bit. You know, I had a, like, 20-year-old something video game player. Now I could just switch it to Islamist extremist, you know? All right. So I think I'm doing pretty good. Although I have seen, like, they've shown some pictures of his neck and his hand and stuff, like he's getting old, getting, like he might just die of old age. That happens, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to roll the dice. Newsom in 2028, everybody, come on, Newsom. Yeah, because he's got a shootable face, folks. He's got a shootable face. All right. So on my way out, sorry folks, I got to do a little self-promotion. You know, even though I don't contribute any money to this economy, I got to get mine, okay? So I'd like to let you all know I am Fresno and Clovis's cheapest and best street personal fitness trainer. Folks, yeah, that's right, yeah. For the low price of $20 a day worth of meth. Don't worry, we'll share it. Don't worry, we'll share it. Oh, and I keep all the recycling. That's right, I can get you a body like this, folks, okay? This is what I'm gonna have you doing for 3 days straight. I'm gonna have you jumping in and out of dumpsters. When you get to the dumpster on the end, I'm gonna have you plank over the edge, reaching in, get those last 2 bags, throw me the recycling, of course. And then you're lifting the bags up over your head while you march. Why? Because I told you so, that's why. Okay, and after 3 days of that, I'm gonna have you running, jumping, parkouring, and hiding from what you think of the police. But it's just every white car that goes by. Give me 30 days, give me a month, I'll make you a lean, mean dumpster diving machine, or I'm out to
Give it up for Dax, everybody. He does keep all of the cans. I did ask, he told me, get back to work. Your next comic coming up, guys. He also hates the economy. Xavier Sirisak, everybody.
He doesn't have to call me out for being a bum, man. I'm more of an undercover bum. Most people wouldn't know I'm homeless. I may or may not be, but that's for you guys to decide. Dax stole all the thunder with the Epstein stuff, man. I had a whole bit written about the Fidel Castro, Noam Chomsky thing. Kind of takes all the wind out of it when you already know it, so let's see what I got here. By the way, I don't actually have notes. I was lying to you guys. Who here has done a milky cowgirl? Who knows what a milky cowgirl is? One guy, let me explain it to you. Reverse cowgirl, right? But you take the tits. And the milk part, I feel like that's self-explanatory. Going at it both ends. If you want to get real crazy, you can do a reverse milky cowgirl, which is just normal cowgirl. And you need to do this with an older person with saggier tits. Wrap around. But that becomes more of a powdery cowgirl. I like mature ladies, so I don't mind a bit of formula every now and then. But it's safe to say, since I've introduced you to that, I'm a pretty adventurous guy. So I got invited by a couple the other night for a threesome to their house. And I thought nothing of it, because I like fulfilling desires. Not mine, but I just like helping out the community. So I go back to their place. And on the car ride there, the guy's just kind of silent the whole time. I just figured he got too drunk. I just figured I'd let him sleep it off in the cab. So we get back to their place and he sits down on a chair in the side. Again, I figure he's just tired. So I let him get undressed and I start going at it, you know, just something akin to this, you know, like with my back facing the wall, and towards the wall is the chair that he's sitting on. And I turn around and all I hear is just, he's going at it like his life depends on it. I did not agree to the cucking thing. Turns out I draw the line at cucking. And you guys know I do objectively weirder stuff than that. I don't know why that's where I draw the line. So I'm trying to find excuses out of it because I like being nice. I like being polite. So I start asking stuff. I'm like, want me to like slap her or something? Hoping that would just get me kicked out. Turns out they're into that. So I try something else. I'm like, I gotta go to the restroom. You want me to shit on her? Wouldn't you know? So I say, look man, you wanna come in and help? I feel like I'm doing all the work. Turns out that's where they drew the line. They still bought me a cab though, I appreciated that. Have fun out there tonight, don't get involved with couples.
Xavier, everybody. A lot of people are into a lot of stuff. Your next comic, we got 2 more comics for you guys. We're almost there, I promise. Your next comic is the only prop comic I know from around the area. I've been seeing him for a little while. Everybody give it up for Alex Flores, everybody.
By the end of this, I'm gonna deliver some dominoes. So So just wait up. This is how I order ice cream. I'll be gone when this is done. Just press that button. This is how I would rob a bank. Put the money in the bag. Tag, you're it. This is how I would talk to a colonel. Man, whatever, you're popcorn. This is how I would work out. And this is how I would strike out. Would you go out with me? I'm the plug, but I'm not an outlet. So like, if I sell you drugs and a cop comes up to you, don't be like, he did it. No. Excellent. This is how I would converse with someone. Hey now, you're an all-star. So I used to be a miner, right? And this is how I felt when I found the hole. I think I'm in the wrong hole. This is how I would deliver Dominoes. Here you go. Now you can play whenever you want. All right, thank you. That's my time.
Don't encourage him. Don't more.
Encore. Encore. Guys, these are not the only boxes he has, I promise you. He has so many bags, I've seen him pull out so many things. It's so great. But everybody, last comic for the night. He comes here every month, but this is his first time doing stand-up. Please give it up for Omar Pimentel, everybody.
All right, let's give it up for Julian and everybody here. There we go. Damn. I'm really glad I got a crowd like this for my first time here doing stand-up. No, seriously, how can you not like this? We got Edward James Olmos, we got Willie Nelson, Gary Buzzy, Jeff Bridges. Oh, he went to the back of Stingray from Cobra Kai. Rob Zombie, I see you back there. Yeah, no, I've had a fun night so far. We got some really great talent here. It's just Lupe, right? Yeah. Lupe. Man, I was listening to your story about going to a concert back in the day, like by yourself, like all more free. I'm like, dude, I thought she was gonna say she got like picked up by Ted Bundy and survived or something. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Ted Bundy to get his Monster series. We got any Monster fans here?
Yeah!
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, first we had Jeffrey Dahmer, Eric and Lau Menendez. Oh, but my favorite was Ed Gein. Oh, yeah. How do you do? You're not from Plainfield, are you? Yeah. But I got a short amount of time, but I have to say the reason, the main reason I'm up here is because of that guy right there, Steven Dexheimer. That's my boy. That's my oh, sorry, I went a little too far. I think that's my everything. Love you, brother, but can't say that. Yeah, me and Steven met. I think we were like a few weeks before the pandemic.
Yeah.
And because of the pandemic, we ended up hanging out. Yeah, our days consisted of hanging out at the park where nobody was around and just getting McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple months later, I told him my secret. I have a third nipple. I thought he'd forget, but he didn't. But yeah. But yeah, he's been wanting me to come up here for a while, and I there's just so many things I can talk about from our experiences. Like he was our favorite story is our Popeyes drive-through story. So we went up, we got our food, and we drove away. We paid and everything. We drove away. We realized we didn't get our drinks. Oh shit! Turn back. We go back. We take a sip of our drinks. I didn't get my Dr. Pepper. I got his Diet Coke. Nasty. But yeah, you can tell from my hoodie, I'm a big Disney guy here. Yes, thank you. Disney's not evil, don't believe the media. I'm also, hold on. Can you see? I'm a PBS Kids kid also. Thank you. Got more fans here. Yeah, that's mainly my thing. Me and Steven actually bonded over that. Once we started talking about movies, we were like, wait, you like movies? I like movies? Yeah, you're my boy. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. In closing, damn, he's recording me. I'd like to leave y'all with this, but it's something I've been thinking about lately. If you're ever ashamed of yourself, just remember this. Just remember there's a dumb adult out there blaming their bitchy attitude on a zodiac sign. Keep that in mind next time you feel ashamed of yourself. Thank you, guys.
Give it up for Omar, everybody. That was good, dude. I can't see anybody's faces. I'm glad he could do that. But that's it for comics tonight, guys. We're all wrapped up. Got you out of here before 10.
That's amazing.
Hold on, I got it. 53. Pretty good, right? Please come back. We do this the first Friday of every month. And just to throw out there will be a marionette show here the next 2 days called The Bitter Couple. Welcome to one and all, $5 a ticket. And we'll be here next weekend as well on Saturday. Please, guys, come and support.
5 o'clock next week.
What?
Next Friday, karaoke.
Oh, next Friday, karaoke. Please come out. I'm going to do Clint Eastwood. I'm planning. Have a nice night, guys.